Okay, who's Terrell? And you're Justin?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Simmons, Justin is your son?
Yes, he is.
Terrell is your godson?
Yes.
Justin was accepted on a substantial scholarship
Yes.
to Mr. Anderson's school. Are you the dean of the school?
Head basketball coach.
And you were going to play basketball?
Yes.
Your godson really wanted to go,
Yes.
and he was offered a partial scholarship. You paid for Terrell
Yes.
and sent to Terrell a check for $1,500
Yes.
to Mr. Anderson.
Yes.
Justin's father sent a check to the school for how much?
$300.
Terrell didn't like the school.
Yes.
Stand up, Terrell. I want to know what you didn't like about the school.
I didn't like that my mom was paying for a meal plan and we didn't get a meal plan, so I was going to like nearby Subway, McDonald's, stuff like that to eat. And then at the same time, she's paying for a meal plan that we never got.
So you weren't getting fed?
No, we weren't getting fed.
What else didn't you like about the school?
I got to school on Monday. We had practice Tuesday. I had got sick after practice because I have asthma. So I got sick after practice. I was having a little trouble breathing. I didn't get to go to the hospital till Thursday night.
Did you know he had asthma, Mr. Anderson?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You were there for how long? A week?
Yes.
And then you decided to come home. Sit down. And you arranged with Mr. Anderson to get your $1,500 back.
Yes.
Or part of it. $1,400, keep $50, whatever it was.
Yes.
But the majority of the money back. Problem is that Mr. Anderson said he would send you the check. You acknowledge that, Mr. Anderson,
Yes, ma'am.
correct?
I called her and told her.
And then, according to your answer, you did not send her the check.
Yes, I called her because the money hadn't been accounted for yet, and I felt that I could give her the money back, but then when my superiors, like, there's no refunds, and
Well, that's too bad for your superiors. I think you ought to sue your superiors. You agreed to return her money. She
Yes.
gave the money to you.
You know, I had to pay for the $1,500 to make what I showed for each player to get. Okay, so I paid the $1,500, and I talked with her on the phone, and I told her, since I made an agreement with you, I will pay you $750.
No, you made an agreement to return her money.
Right, but I did talk to her about that, and she said, well, when will I get my money? And I told her probably the end of the month, expecting that $300 to be made good. It never, to this day, it still hadn't been made good.
Sue him. Sue Justin's father if he gave you a bad check. Turn it over to the district attorney. But you can't take that $300 from her. Justin's father is not your husband anymore, is that correct?
No, he's not my husband.
Not her husband. She's not responsible for his bad debts. What?
The $300 that he's referring to was because the tuition was not being paid. When we originally agreed to this, tuition was a part of the financial aid package. And then because the athletic director no longer wanted to pay this school, he wanted to start his own school. And I refused to allow Justin to go.
Is Justin still there?
No, of course not.
Got to be very careful where you send your children.
Very.
Charge him for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,500. That's all. Thank you.
Why does that excuse you to step up?
Well, he refused to pay me my money, and it was 4 months.
It just helped me understand how to do things in the future.
And I just got tired of calling him.
I have to do things a lot differently in the future.
And then when he told me he wasn't going to refund my money because the money was non-refundable,
We did have problems with the program, but I took it under my back.
I had to take matters into my own hands.
The whole program under my back, and we were very successful as a result of that.